wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my who ain't heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching her, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Detroit Lions taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a... Throwing on first down. Washington throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. He had the start to a season a week ago that everybody wants to have. NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Can he do it a second time?
He can. He absolutely positively can because of his skill set. When people adjust to him, he has a great ability to adjust himself and make them continue to chase him throughout the game.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Washington finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The Lions at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Back to throw. Washington. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Washington throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. On 1st down, Washington finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 1st and 10, Washington. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun, Washington. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanket.
Throwing to start the drive, Washington. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Washington. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Washington. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Washington. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw, Washington. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Second and 2. Of course, remember last week, week number 1, quite the opener for him. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he does not want to be a flash in the pan. He wants to have that type of a game each and every week. Let's see if he can get a second award in week 2 of the season.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Back to throw. Washington. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12. First down. Operating from the gun. Washington throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in after report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
To throw on 2nd down. Washington finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Operating from the gun, Washington. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Throwing on 1st down, Washington. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw. Washington. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. From the gun, he'll hand this off. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have taken a 4th quarter lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact...
They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. He's back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
On first down, Washington throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Washington. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they use your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. On 1st and 10, Washington finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Washington. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as you understand where they are on the field?
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Lions, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.